Okay, before I start this video, I want to give a quick shout out to Oshie's World. I'll pin it in the comments. You want to know what a small world we live in? Oshie's World test drove this truck. He watched one of my videos and said, "Weslow Chevrolet?" And I said, "Yeah." So we started chatting in the comments and he actually test drove this truck. This truck had 22 miles when it was bought. And I think he said he put like 10 miles on it. So 10 of the miles on this truck out of the initial 22 came from Oshie's World. Crazy, isn't it? So check out his channel. Great concept for a channel. It's about his dog. Doesn't get any better than that. One of my favorite things about YouTube is that my dogs that have passed away are in several of my videos, and that to me is more valuable than anything. Okay, so quick question to modern diesel drivers. Do you guys use this stuff? Diesel Kleen? By modern diesel, I mean 2010 and newer. I think that's when all the DEF emission stuff was introduced. But my first diesel, and here's my dogs. Here's how much I love dogs. Was a 1999 Chevrolet C2500 with the 6.5 turbo diesel. Put the smokestack and everything on it. I miss that truck. It smoked like a freight train. I know that's bad, but damn, it looked cool. But yeah, that truck got like 20 miles per gallon with old school technology. 20 mpg, 4-speed automatic, full-size truck. There it is. There's my puppies. I miss these guys a lot. But when I got my first diesel, I did a lot of research, and the forums told me that you need to put some kind of additive due to the ultra low sulfur content diesel to not, destroy the injectors. That's one of the most expensive parts of diesel trucks. Really expensive injectors. So you guys with the 2010s and newer, do you guys use this stuff? So headed to the desert tomorrow. I like to top this off before I go to the desert, but I'm not gonna hypermile. I made 2 hypermiling videos about this truck. No hypermiling this time. I'm just gonna go straight from home to the desert, and I only put 11.6 miles on this recent fill up, 19.2 miles per gallon, mostly errands and side street driving. But yeah, straight to the desert. I'm gonna keep the RPM right at 1900. That's where the peak torque is of this truck. I'll double check to confirm that. But this truck does not like to stay in 6th gear when it's going up a grade, so maybe leaving it at 1900, maybe it's gonna want to hold gear since that's where the peak torque is. So we'll see what my MPGs are. My first hypermiling video, I did 26.8 miles per gallon. The second one I did really bad, 23, and I was hypermiling. So I want to see what I'm going to get without the hypermiling this time. So one more thing before I wrap this up. 46, almost 47, 4,700 miles on it, almost 4,694 miles. I topped off the DEF fluid at 2,500 miles, so I traveled more than 2,000 miles on the current DEF fluid. So I have about a gallon left. I want to see if I use the gallon, so I'm gonna pour in the remaining gallon of DEF I have right now off around 2,200 miles of travel. Okay, I actually made a guide for DEF fluid. If you look up my previous videos I made on my channel, just use the search. But that line is about half of this, and it's under that line, so this is about a gallon. I bought 2 of these containers, and I still have one of these brand new, so hopefully I'll use this all up right now so I could get rid of this stuff. So there you go. And I completely topped it off. I saw it right at the spout. So pour this in right now, see if I use this all up. About a gallon. Let's see if a gallon is about 2,000. Okay, so around 2,200 miles traveled, and I used the entire gallon left. So now I could get rid of this container. Don't get this stuff on your hands. It's really weird. Your hand goes numb when you get some of this on your hand. So make sure you tighten that really good. Okay, so tomorrow, that's my drive. 79 miles. So we'll see the results tomorrow. What happens when I just cruise control and leave the truck at its peak torque. Let's see if this thing holds gears. So that's tomorrow's video, and I'll do a review of this truck. So I'll do 2 separate videos tomorrow, review this truck, and 1 more video on the fuel economy.